right, so welcome Engage Builder, everyone.
Good afternoon, Sharks. How are you doing today? I think that this is the first time I've ever thought that I'd like the Sharks to fight. My name is Garrett, and I am here with Engage Builder. We are an OmniChannel marketing platform. And what that means is that we are focused on delivering a marketing message created for the everyday small business owner and entrepreneur. When we look at statistics, in 2014, Bright Local did a study, and they got 600 technology-savvy small business owners, and they asked them questions about digital marketing. 64% handled their internet marketing in-house. I'm in marketing. That means that my market share is very small when 64% of people, small business owners, are doing their marketing in-house. I also realized that small business owners don't necessarily have the funds to afford my services. But what they do have is the time, the ability, and when you don't have a lot of money, you make things happen for yourself. Small business owners are very creative, and they like to save money. They also like to make sure that other people know who they are and where they are. They understand that this is important, but they get stuck because a lot of the times they don't know how to deliver their message, their brand, or even get people to buy their product or service. With Engage Builder, we're able to do a lot of different things. So when small business owners are looking at what kind of platform they want to use to deliver their message, whether it's Infusionsoft or Constant Contact, they may get stuck. They may get stuck because they feel like they don't know what platform to go with, which platform is best for them. And they're investing money into a platform that they don't necessarily know how to use. What we've done with Engage Builder is we've been able to put together email marketing, social media marketing, loyalty programs, mobile ordering, surveys, videos and slideshows, apps, and even a Wi-Fi hotspot engagement in one platform for as little as $40 a month. They can deliver their message to their clients their way with their budget. They can also do text messaging marketing. The best thing about doing it with one platform is every time they send out a campaign, there's analytics associated to that. Now that they have analytics, they can gauge and measure their growth or who their market is and who is really looking at their marketing. From the six... Okay, thank you.
We'll add a few more seconds to our presentation.
So, OmniChannel was created so that you can publish all of your marketing campaigns through all platforms. I talked about... Okay, I'm sorry, I'm having technical difficulties here.
That's quite all right. We have them at Microsoft as well. You'd be surprised. Okay. Yeah, just press the green button right there.
Okay. So I did talk about the types of communication when you're doing marketing. Out of the 600 savvy business owners, 37% of them are willing to spend more money on digital marketing. 32% say that internet marketing is very effective. I talked about loyalty programs. How do you engage your potential clients? You want to make sure that you give them something for talking about you. Word of mouth has now gone digital. We all know that, and we know why Yelp is successful. Small business owners are now able to do that within their own platform. Feedback. I talked about the analytics. Who's your market? What are they doing? And are they buying from you? Marketing without strategy is the noise before failure. We're not just a marketing platform so that small business owners can use our platform, but we also teach small business owners how to deliver their message, how to think like marketers and act like marketers. More importantly, small business owners are now empowered more than ever. We want to be able to empower small business owners and give them the tools that they need to thrive. Engage Builder. Build your database, engage your customers, increase your revenue, and earn customer loyalty. Thank you.
All right, that was a fantastic presentation. So let's get into the short. We'll start with Carlos right now, and we have 8 minutes, and you can do a dynamic throwback, left, back, and right if you want to. But let's be respectful. Let's be respectful of everyone's time here.
Okay, I'll start off by saying that this is a very robust platform. It's a very robust platform. I know it's not a one-size-fits-all because it can't be. If you're able to achieve what you're telling us today, I'll be your first customer to do it. Honestly, we go through the hurdles of what you discuss on a daily basis. We have our companies in LA that market to a consumer, others to distributors, and to other countries. So this is a major challenge for all companies out there. So I want to say that if you can make this happen, I'll be one of your first customers.
We're ready to launch.
But with this said, okay, well, that was actually my question. You're asking for 25 million for 35%. Is that accurate?
2 to 5 million for 25%.
2 to 5 million. Okay, it says here 25 million for 35%. Big difference, right? All right.
For that much money, how many customers do you have, and how much money are you making currently?
Pretty ambitious.
This platform is ready to launch. So what we're looking at...
So no customers?
We do have customers.
So it's ready.
And we're beta testing. So we have 65-year-olds who are currently using our system because we want to make sure that it's user-friendly.
Is it pre-revenue?
The platform actually came out 2 years ago, and it was too new for the market. People didn't quite understand OmniChannel marketing. So what we did is we rebranded the platform, and we relaunched the platform as new. We do have companies like Claro Communications in Panama. We actually grew the database to 350,000. We have CDC in South Africa. They actually have about 50,000 people that we were able to engage as well. Banamex is actually one of our clients as well. They use it for satisfaction surveys. Blue Green actually tried it. Blue Green is a company that does timeshare, and they grew the database to 1 million using our platform. So those are the companies that have used it in the past, and you know, they're satisfied with the platform. The platform is ready to go. It's just rebranded, and we relaunch it again like it's a brand new platform.
Is the platform working on all operating systems? So you have iOS, you have Android?
The platform is a cloud-based platform, so it works on anything: Android, iPhone, tablets, web, social media, even on the smart TVs, and even on the ones that have not invented yet, because this is a cloud platform.
How much have you invested of your own money in this business?
600,000.
Who's the tech person behind it? Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I am the tech person
You're the
behind
tech
it.
person? Okay. Businesses like this, sometimes they have a problem with CAN-SPAN laws. So are you using your own server? Or
Yes,
are you using someone else's?
we have our own servers. Yes.
So can you,
Okay.
tell me about, so are you the tech person behind
Yes, I
it?
am.
So how does that work? How do you manage where people are not spamming using your system?
Okay. What happens is that we have an email verification. Everything that you send, it needs to be verified, and also your IPs, they need to be on the whitelist as well. Okay, so for example, when we sign up a customer like yourself, you upload your list, and the first thing that you do is that you send an email for opt-in. Okay, so you send the email, and you are proving that your list is a real list, and you are also proving that your email is a valid email. You are not allowed to put a bogus email and just send email. That's not allowed. You need to use your own email. We actually send an email on your behalf in new name using the Engage Builder platform, using our white IPs.
Can you tell us a little bit about your background since you're the tech person?
Yes. Actually, it started in 1989. I used to be a developer for the U.S. government. I developed applications for the Veteran Administration, all the civil service applications, and I have developed over 200 different platforms.
Can we give him a round of applause, please?
That's amazing.
We need more STEM engineers and entrepreneurs in this, and it's really an honor to be with you. And also to hear your story and the fact that you're putting so much money behind this platform. I'd also be a customer as well. I do want to be straight with you. I'm going to, I can't invest because we don't invest or lend to pre-revenue companies. And so I can't put an offer on the table. But I do want to give you a little bit of feedback. I think, and one I want to offer, and we should talk after this, about where your valuation's at. I think it is a little bit, for you to be pre-revenue, I'd like to better understand what the proprietary elements of your business model is, and you can feel free to explain after, but also at the stage of the business that you're in, you have some traction, but still it's limited, and at that valuation, you really want to see really hockey stick growth. That's the round of it's at least a Series A, and you guys are thinking about angel round seed, which start around 250,000 and go up to 2 million at its max, and you'd be giving up around that same amount of money. But I think with valuation expectations set, more communication in the presentation about your backgrounds, both of your backgrounds, which I'd love to hear more about, and also what's proprietary about this technology that no other technology has. Then you can go in front of a tech investor and have a fighting chance at, I would say, something closer to 2 million, or maybe even, quite frankly, 1 to 2 million at that valuation.
Jesus?
Well, I happen to know the individual that's presenting the venture from 2 years ago. I'm not going to invest, but I will tell you what I will do. I will provide you with enough expertise so you can calibrate your model and you can come back and ask for a couple of million.
Carlos, any final questions?
No, not another question, but actually I was just going to mention that I'm not going to invest either, but when you guys are ready to go into other parts of South America, Mexico, and below that, I can lend a hand there. I have several contacts in both business and government that I can provide. Like I said, I like the model. I think it has traction if it does everything you say it's going to do.
Manny?
So I'm interested in taking a meeting because there's more information that's needed, like what is your SMTP servers, how are you connecting to the different social networks, are you using an API, and if so, what are you doing? Because that's important, especially the numbers that you're asking for. It appears that you're in more of a seed round stage, start off a little bit slower, but if you want to, to have a conversation, restructure something that makes sense for both parties, I'm very open to that. I think it can work out well with some of our companies that we are currently in our portfolio.
One other thing, just to answer the question, our application is bilingual, so everything is English and Spanish. It's already built into the platform.
Great. Well, we don't seem to have a deal here, but I will tell you that Microsoft is interested in talking to you about hosting your stuff on Azure. Okay? And I would like to talk to you later about possibly engaging you into the programs that we have. But thank you very much for your time. Great platform.